What's good everyone, it's Steve from Sneaker Tech Talk, back with another video today. And for today's video, we are going to take a look at my current favorite basketball shoe, the New Balance WXY V3. So just a quick few details on the New Balance WXY V3. At the back of the shoe, you do have the script that reads Fuel Cell, which is the foam-based cushioning setup within the shoe. On the pull tab at the back, it does say NB. You've got some patent leather hits on the shoe at the heel, on the oversized end, and then right here at the top eyelets on both sides. It does read New Balance here on the medial side. And then at the bottom, you do have that NB. Then right here, it does read Absorb for that cushioning system embedded within the midsole. So just a quick few details on the New Balance WXY V3. Oh, and then as well on the tongue, you do have this script that reads to this way and then way this way here as well. So just a quick few details on the New Balance WXY V3. So as far as the traction setup on the New Balance WXY V3, you do have this kind of spiral wound traction pattern here in the forefoot with the circles here and here at the heel. And the way this performs on court indoors is amazing. It's very loud, a ton of feedback. It is a little bit soft, so I haven't had any issues with it wearing down so far, but I don't think I would bring this outdoors because I think it would wear away pretty quickly. But with a quick wipe here or there, this traction is just amazing indoors. Lateral movements, forward movements, this shoe is going to have you covered. So I just wanted to give a quick overview on why this shoe is currently my favorite basketball shoe to play in. And it all starts with the bottom of the shoe, because if the shoe that you're playing in doesn't have good traction, you'll be sliding all over the place. Another aspect of the New Balance WXY V3 that I find that I'm really liking the more and more it breaks in is this Fuel Cell foam cushioning setup. In the heel, it's a little more firm, but it offers some great impact protection when you're coming down and landing on your heel. And then in the forefoot, it's very close to the ground, and I find it to be a lot softer as well, as you can see here. It's just a softer setup altogether here in the forefoot. At least it's broken in that way for me. So this is a very nice blend of impact protection and court feel, and as well the heel to toe transition within the shoe. It's a flat based shoe, as you can see here, but it just offers a very natural feeling with that Fuel Cell setup. And then in the bottom of the shoe, it does read Absorb here as well. So you do have these little circular portions here in the forefoot and the heel, kind of where that crash pad landing is with the Absorb setup. So just the way this setup performs on court, it's not overly mushy, but it's a responsive setup, and it just offers a perfect blend of that impact protection and that court feel that I really enjoy within a basketball shoe. So as far as the cushioning setup, I think a ton of players, whether you're a guard, a power forward, or a center, I think this shoe is basically made for everyone. And for me, it's a fantastic setup that I seem to really enjoy the more and more I play in the New Balance WXY V3. So as far as the materials go on the New Balance WXY V3, you do kind of have this textile mesh here, and it does kind of have this wave pattern throughout the upper. It's very thin, it's decently breathable, and it really offers no break-in time within this basketball shoe. At the heel, you kind of have this synthetic nubuck material. It's almost like felt. It's really a cheap material, but it's a lightweight material, and it really doesn't hamper the shoe at all. It's here on the tongue as well. And then the tongue coming down from the top all the way to the bottom eyelet here, it is a mesh tongue, so it does offer some nice breathability. So again, the materials aren't really anything special. This shoe does retail for 120 USD. I'm already seeing these go on sale, so I think you're kind of getting what you pay for, but I just really enjoy the fact that they basically have no break-in time, and it feels very nice on foot. It hugs your foot very well. So again, with this setup here on the New Balance WXY V3, I think it's a perfect blend that a ton of different style of players can enjoy. So as far as the weight goes for the New Balance WXY V3s, these seem to be a pretty light basketball shoe, at least on foot. It's really not bothersome at all. This is a size 10.5, and these do come in at 13.85 ounces. So for me, that's a pretty lightweight basketball shoe, all things considered. I know the GT Cut series, the GT Cut 1 is like 16.5, and the GT Cut 2 is somewhere around that 15 ounce mark. So these being just over 13 ounces for a mid-top basketball shoe, I think New Balance really hit the nail on the head. So as far as the fit goes on the New Balance 2A V3, these do run true to size for me. This is a size 10.5, and my toe is just near the end of the shoe, not quite touching the end of the shoe, but very near the end of the shoe. It is a little bit narrow, but this material breaks in very nicely, so I think most people could go true to size. Again, if you're a wide fitter, I would just go up that half a size and just save yourself the hassle, and you'll get a really nice fit in the New Balance 2A V3s. And then this oversized N here, when you really tie these laces tight, it really locks your foot and keeps it very secure, giving your foot a fantastic fit in the New Balance 2A V3. Again, it is a mid-top basketball shoe, so that is something to consider if you like playing in high tops or low tops. You're kind of getting that in between here in the New Balance 2A V3. But again, for me, these fit true to size, so that's what I would recommend. Obviously, if you can try these on in store, that's kind of the first avenue I would go down. But if you're ordering online, go true to size. Unless you're a wide fitter, go up half a size. And as far as support goes in the New Balance 2A V3, this is another feature of this shoe that I think that it just really excels in. First being the traction. These are fantastic on court. No gripes at all. I think this is one of the best, if not the best traction out right now. But as far as the support goes, you do have that internal heel counter at the back of the shoe that really helps aid your foot within the back and keeping your foot locked in. Moving your way forward, you do have this oversized N here that has eyelets running through it right here as well. So it kind of wraps over the top of your foot, kind of like a burrito wrap. And when you tie these laces nice and snug, this really just harnesses your foot in this basketball shoe. So on any hard lateral cuts, you're not going to be spilling over the side at all. And then you also have this plastic support plate right here as well. So your foot is sitting within this midsole and within this plate right here. So on those hard lateral cuts with that N, the plate, your foot within the midsole, you are not going anywhere within the New Balance 2A V3s. And then at the bottom of the shoe in the forefoot, it is very wide and stable. And then you kind of have this outrigger here that does flare out as well. So I just find this shoe to be very supportive. On the New Balance 2A V2s, I did have some issues with my foot spilling over the footbed. So in my performance review, I did recommend that they put a support plate here within the 2A V3s moving forward. And look, we have that support plate, and I'm having no issues coupled with that oversized N burrito wrap. So the support features within this basketball shoe are nothing short of amazing. I hope they keep a lot of these features moving forward in the 2A V4s, because for me, this is a fantastic basketball shoe. It doesn't break the bank, and honestly, you can get these on sale right now. So I think it's an amazing buy. So if you have not tried the New Balance 2A V3s out yet, I highly recommend you do. And this is coming from someone that is historically played in Nike and Jordan basketball shoes. You know, a year or so ago when I started doing performance reviews on YouTube, I did find it kind of tough to stray away from the brands that I've always played in, but boy oh boy, I'm definitely happy that I did, because Puma and New Balance, as far as I'm concerned, have been killing it for their affordable basketball shoes, and this is no difference in the New Balance 2A V3. And just one last thing I wanted to cover on the New Balance 2A V3 as far as the aesthetics go. I think this is a fantastic looking basketball shoe. I really like the oversized branding here with that big N on the lateral side. It being a mid-top basketball shoe as well, you really can't go wrong. I wouldn't be mad if they released a low top in these as well. You'd shave some of that weight off as long as you keep all of the support features, the cushioning, and the traction setup. I think you'd have a huge hit with a low top here in the New Balance 2A V3s. But I just think aesthetically this is a great basketball shoe. You do have a fuse around here as well here at the toe for some extra durability and support here right at the toe box. But I just think the overall aesthetics is a huge upgrade from the 2s, and I really enjoyed the 2s, but the 3s here on a lot of the colorways that they're coming out with, especially this black and red one, I think you really can't go wrong. And this is a shoe that's going to be in my bag moving forward. So that's going to do it for today's video on the New Balance 2A V3 in the black and red colorway. Let me know what you guys think of these down in the comments. Again, these retail for only 120 USD, and I'm already seeing them go on sale as well. So I think this is a fantastic buy at retail. even better on sale, obviously. Again, if you're looking for a very well balanced shoe, look no further, because the traction, the overall support with the internal heel counter, that big oversized end, the wide and stable base with that outrigger, and the fuel cell foam in this is very well balanced as well. You get some decent impact protection at the back of the shoe, great court feel up front. I think this is just one of the best basketball shoes on the market that does not break the bank currently. So let me know what you guys think of the two-way V3s if you've tried them out. Sound off in the comments. But as always, keep it locked to the end of the video, as there will be an on-court portion at the end of the video. And as always as well, if you guys can like, comment, and subscribe, it helps the channel a ton. And check out my Instagram over at 23mj88, as it is an extension of my YouTube channel with all my pickups, basketball footage, and nostalgia as a whole. But as always, until next time, peace.
Look, I'm in line with the stars, I'm in sync with the earth. 10 toes deep, flower child from the turf. I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'ma ride for the squad. Let her ties in the hurt.